I got pulled over again in 2014 on Shepherd. I own Aunt B's restaurant. I'm on Shepherd. I'm crossing cross timbers. Cop gets behind me. There's construction all going on, and I live right off of Shepherd. I make the U-turn and pull into the gas station. Now, again, Willie, I'm from Fifth Ward, man. I'm born in Fifth Ward, raised in Acres Homes. I know what time it is.
Willie D. Live.
I'm not. And again, no matter how much of a law-abiding citizen I am, I'm still no fool. I'm not finna pull over in no dark corner, no dark alley, or no road where I don't have no evidence, or at least somebody watching me. Made a simple U-turn. And the cop jumps out the car, pulls his gun, and walks to my door and tells me, "What the are you doing?" Like, you know? And again, same thing. Felony evading arrest. Now, he only wrote the ticket, but didn't have. Now he's doing a traffic stop on a Saturday night at about 9, 10 o'clock at night. And at this point, we had already passed the law that you have to have dash cams. So I'm like, "Where's your dash? Is your dash cam on?" His dash cam broke.
Man, that's something that y'all should work on as lawmakers. That's something that maybe that's something that you can. I mean, it's gonna be a big fight, man. But them damn cops turning those cameras off, you know, just somehow, some way, they got everything on camera except right before they did the killing.
Right.
They got everything else on camera.
Again, that's qualified immunity. Once you take away a qualified immunity, because any court or any jury would be able to say if the rule and the law is if it's not on your camera and if this is unless there is some visible evidence that this camera was broke, not by you, but simply it malfunctioned on its own, whatever the case may be, because we can't ever know what technology is. But like you said, sometimes it's just ironic. It's just ironic. But if that happens, you're right. Absolutely. That's personal. You should be prosecuted immediately. Immediately.
You know, you never answered the question whether you were going to run for the 18th.
I just told you. I humbly am wanting to talk with the people. I don't want to continue to go back and tell the people I'm the best thing for you. I want the people to make a decision because you got 20 people in this race, man. 20 people in this race that are pretending to run for this office. I'm going to tell people like this. Did you
say pretending or intending?
No, pretending. Pretending. Freudian slip. I don't know. Maybe I meant to say intended. But, man, you got to remember this is a special election, right, which means Democrat and Republican all the same. Now, if you got 20 Democrats running,
there's no Republican going to win this.
They're not going to win.
Yeah,
it's not going to win.
That's not going to happen.
It's not. But it's going to be real interesting if you allow a Republican to get into the runoff. Really interesting that you allowed them to get that far, because we're sitting over here fighting amongst and there's going to be a very low turnout. A very low turnout. This is put on in November, on a Tuesday with nothing else on the ballot. And then there's going to be a runoff in December on a Saturday. And, you know, it's hard pressed to sometimes get Democrats to come back out for runoffs, especially on a Saturday. And lo and behold, don't let the weather be bad. You know, we can be in some real trouble. So, no, I don't think a Republican will win, but it will make for an interesting race. And I don't think the 18th can afford that. We just buried 2 elected officials, and I would venture to believe that's the first time in probably the history of the United States where 2 representatives died back to back within 6 months of each other of the same ailment, you know, and from one district, right? So I think, again, I really believe that the people need to smarten up, wise up, and understand what is it that they need? What is it that they want? And we can't leave it and make this into a popularity contest. This is not high school. This is not somebody running for student government. This is somebody we need to have experience, knowledge, and a plan and a vision to move forward. I can sit here and tell you all day, out of everybody in the race who will be there, I'm the only person who's worked in a partisan body. I'm the only person who's ever wrote a bill, who's ever passed a bill in a Republican-led body. I have passed over 50 bills. I have collected between city council and my state office $2.1 billion to bring back to my district. You can ask Google, Siri, or AI, anybody you want. They'll tell you that I can demonstrate, not simply give you promises and tell you, I'm going to make your heart transplant the greatest it's ever been, but I ain't never did this before. I'm not going to do that. So again, I want to humble myself first before I just decide I'm the best thing for y'all. Y'all need to vote for me.